Clayton Kaufman reporting for the NCAC, joined now by Lourdes head soccer coach Chris Brown. Coach, a thrilling victory over the team that has given us the most fits in conference play, it seems like, the last few years. What did you say to you guys at the end of the game and just battling? And I know your team lost a 2-0 lead in the final 90 seconds, but you prevailed today.
Actually, I didn't really know what to say. I don't think I've ever seen the last 2 minutes like that. So, no, just glad we got out of it. We shouldn't have conceded the 2 goals. I mean, so I'm glad because the result in the end was the right result, I think.
Your defense, for the most part, I thought they played pretty well until the end there. And your team is you've spoken to us for the KSC about playing really well defensively. How does your team get back to playing a full consistent 90 minutes heading into the NCAA tournament?
Well, we lost the ball 2 times in the last 5 minutes where we're driving for the corner and a player lost the ball twice. And then created the counter-attack. We had too many people forward on I forget if it's the first or the second one. And I think, the defense was a little flat. I mean, I think the mentality was they'd won the game, and that played into it a little bit. So, I mean, hopefully it's a lesson. Hopefully it's a lesson that until the whistle blows, you haven't won the game.
2.3 seconds left, foul in the box on the other end, and Jeremiah Barnes, your senior, comes up with another penalty kick goal for the victory. What was going through your mind at the end there?
Well, I mean, I couldn't believe it, obviously, when the penalty. I mean, in terms of being fortuitous, obviously we couldn't have it any better than that. I just wish Jeremiah had been on the field for the first penalty because he would have done that with the first one too. So I actually felt very confident on the penalty. He's got a big heart and he's got a real strong mentality. So I felt very, very confident.
Back-to-back NCAC tournament titles for this team. What does this mean for you in your time in Gambier? Double-digit years coaching here for the Lourdes, and what does this mean for you personally and just for the program?
Well, I mean, it's more important for the program, and I think it's a testament to where the program's got to. I mean, I think we only have 1 senior. I think we're well positioned to push on, and that's what we want to do. We want to be top of the NCAC in the final every year if we can. I mean, and we've got the caliber of kids and the quality to do that, and so that's what we've got to do. We've got to push on. We can't take anything for granted. We can't rest on our laurels. We've got to keep pushing forward.
NCAA tournament time coming up next week. Where do you need to see your guys mentally and physically, to have a chance to go deep into the tournament?
Well, I mean, what we can do is play 1 game at a time. So, I mean, the first game that we're given, we'll try and win it, and we've got a couple of guys banged up. So, I mean, we'll have a couple of days off, and then we'll probably reconvene on Tuesday and see where we're at. I mean, if we're here, great. If we're on the road, then so be it. But, I mean, all we can do is try and win on the next game. And then if we win that, then we'll try and win the next one.
We're joined today by senior Jeremiah Barnes. Jeremiah, take us through those last 90 seconds. OU ties it at 2. What's going through your mind as that lead is gone?
I can't even put it into words. I was so scared. I thought, they're a great team. They battled hard, and we always have games like that going down to the nail biter. Last year was overtime. This year it was a 2-1 hard-fought contest, and it was just, oh no, I'm too tired for overtime a little bit. And they had the momentum, so I thought it was over. And then we got that penalty kick with 2 seconds left in the game. So.
What's going through your mind on the PK? Not the last time you were out on this field, or 2 times ago, you had a PK to beat Wabash. What's going through your mind on a situation like that?
Get it on target. I had confidence in my ability. Like I said, I scored that 1 last week, and so that was I'm just going to hit it the same side as hard as I can. And I never doubted it. Normally you can't doubt yourself in those penalties, and I knew I was going to make it. So. You
spoke to us a couple weeks ago over at the Athletic Center about closing out your senior year. This is obviously a special moment. Back-to-back NCAC titles, never been done before, tournament titles, which has never been done before on this campus. What does this mean for our team going forward into the NCAA tournament?
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. Winning's a habit, and we just won conference again against a really tough team, and half the teams we'll play in NCAAs are just as good as that team. So it's good that we can grind out games, even in a very nail-biting fashion. But you say closing out a senior year, I can't think of better way to do it. Scoring here on the last day of the regular season to win conference regular season. Now here, it's really surreal, and 4 years of work here. It's just really good to see it come to fruition. I'm really proud of the team, and that's really the most important thing.